Hi there. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Luke. I'm going to start. I've been writing some crime songs recently, but I wanted to start with the first crime song I ever wrote, since the person I wrote it about is here tonight, Roger. So here we go. Jamoca Almond Fudge, and he sold it to a scruffy looking guy not half an hour ago. Not half an hour ago. Jamoca Almond Fudge, he liked Jamoca Almond Fudge, but he liked Roger's camera bag even more. Roger called the cops, but they suspended the case for lack of clues. I read about the theft while making my rounds, and I wrote a little story about it. Next day, someone called me up and said that he was scared 'cause he thought Roger's camera bag outside a pawn shop. Didn't want to get arrested, but he wanted to get his money back, so I gave him Roger's phone number and I said, please call him up. Roger got most of his camera equipment back, but still they never found the thief who liked Jamoca Almond Fudge. Jamoca Almond Fudge. Jamoca Almond Fudge. He liked Jamoca Almond Fudge, but he liked Roger's camera bag even more. Jamoca Almond Fudge. Roger hates Jamoca Almond Fudge, but he hates the guy who stole his camera bag even more. Thank you. So I'm going to play a couple of newer crime songs. She walked up to the counter with a cherry cone, a bag of burritos, and she Even though we just met last night, did I misunderstand her intentions? And how'd you keep that gun out of sight? She was sitting at the end of the bar while I was closing up for the night. was a boy, just 11 years old. And he told the police that Michael hit the ball on purpose. So he called him a jerk, and Michael responded with an obscene gesture. And as of today, no arrests have been made. It was perfectly right. Basketball in now it's shaped just like that. Hard feelings are all around. The hard feelings are all around. It's hard feelings all around. It's hard feelings all around. It's hard feelings all around. Thank you. What struck me about that is that the police actually came out to that. But this was Gresham in the early '90s. They came out. They came out to everything. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more new songs. These are not crime songs per se. This first song, it's an answer song. Although I think most answer songs are you should be able to recognize it as an answer song, and this one only works if I tell you what it's about. But it's a response. Imagine there's the Elvis Costello song Allison. Imagine that Allison hears years later. This is Allison's response to that song. That song with its sweet, sweet melody to start doing some songs you've heard in a minute. Maybe one more that you haven't. Maybe it's time for you to go far, far away. No more hugging, no more kissing, no more loving, at least not from me. When you pull that trigger, you're aiming straight and true. You shot that pistol just like I taught you to. We both know he deserved it, and I'm glad that he's gone too, but now so are you. Maybe it's time to go. It's time for you to go far, far away. I know you want to stay, and I'd like that too. But it had to be one of us, so it had to be you. I'll always love you and keep a burning flame. And I know you love me too, 'cause you took the blame. 20 years is a long time, but I'm sure you'll make it through, and I'll be thinking of you. Maybe it's time to go. It's time for you to go far, far away. No more loving, no more kissing, no more hugging, it's not from me. Maybe it's time, maybe it's time, Thank you. What? See you next time. Yep, thanks, Roger. I don't have a lot of mean songs, but I had to do that one. Okay. So I have an old song which you've heard, and then I have a new song which is I would call it an answer to that song, but it's like that song. So I'm going to play the old one first. What I wish I had said at the time, what we all wish, I suppose.
What is the song after you?
I was once actually playing it. She came in and I did not sing it. This would have been too rude. Even though she broke up with me, I don't know. Maybe I missed the perfect opportunity. So this is sort of. Okay, time for some older songs. I was bagging groceries at the local Safeway store. I thought I'd never love again until I saw her at the door. Her hair was enormous, her uniform was tight, and I knew that loving her would take all night. I've been rewriting old songs. So I'm going to play a couple of those because they were not great. I mean, they were like, I liked something about them when I first heard them. But I don't know. Anyway, we'll see.
You gotta evolve.
What?
You gotta evolve.
Yeah, you do. There's actually one of them I'm going to play. I could know. Actually, I'm going to start with the one that someone walked out on that song. It was a very popular song, and then a couple years ago, someone actually walked out of this place when I was playing this song. And then I was informed even later that like you just cannot play that song anymore. So I was like, I mean, I got it. I understood why I couldn't play that song anymore, and I'm not even going to repeat the title because you don't understand why I can't play that song anymore. So I rewrote it, and now I can't sing this song again. It's not the same. Okay. Saw her at Well shopping online. Her reviews were great. Fours and fives. The rates were steep, but I couldn't resist. So I So that was the first song. Here's the second song I ever wrote, and I've rewritten this one pretty substantially as well. One more. This is a rewrite as well. What's that? What?
Free bird! Free bird! Whatever you say, white snake.
Oh, white snake. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're...
Yeah, one more. Close it down.
Okay. Thank you.
Still got it.
Appreciate it.
Oh, man.
I always miss the flat iron reference in the new version.
Oh, I know, but you know, the first
Nobody
one
knows
was
what
flat
that is
iron. Well, it
anymore.
doesn't even exist.
It's for like a long time.
I know.
I thought of that as I was like, oh, what happened to flat iron?